Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Well, from the letter that I've received, it looks like South Africa is moving towards martial law at the end of November. And I'll put a link below this video in the description so you can download the letter yourself, which is restricted. It's dated November 2020. And it's from a Lieutenant Colonel P.P. Xaba, X-A-B-A. And what I'd really appreciate is anyone who's in the army or anyone who's aware of this, if they could either send me an email or put the comments down below in the comment section below this video. I'm going to read to you the content of the letter. It says, Addendum 1 to South African Army Infantry Formation Instruction Number /20, 25-hour standby arrangements for KwaZulu-Natal, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Free State, Northwest, Western Cape, Eastern Cape, Gauteng, and Northern Cape. In other words, basically the whole of South Africa. And then the reference is to Army HQC DIR Army FPrep Force Commissioning Instruction number 81/2020. And then it goes on about the 25-hour standby arrangements. This is what the letter reads. Situation 1. As a measure to handle any internal disturbance or eventually that might occur, the South African National Defence Force is required to provide Force Structure Elements, or FSEs, that will be placed on 25-hour standby in all 9 provinces. 2. The SANDF is tasked to work in cooperation with the South African Police Service in order to stabilise any internal disturbances in any part of the country. 3. The lockdown alert level in the country was lowered to level 1. As a result of the lowered alert lockdown level, NOTLELA, NOTLELA, was ceased and all FSEs continued with demobilization. The aim. Point 4. The aim of this instruction is to authorized units to be placed, subunits and individuals on 25-hour standby for support to the South African Police Service. Mission 5. South African Army Infantry Formation units must avail 10 by composite subunits on 25-hour standby in all 9 provinces: KwaZulu-Natal, Gauteng, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, Free State, Northwest, Western Cape, Eastern Cape, and Northern Cape, to support the South African Police Service over the period the 1st of November 2020 till the 31st of March 2021, in order to support South African Police Service in stabilizing any internal disturbance in any of the provinces and thereafter await command to be deployed. Execution. This mission will be conducted in 3 phases as follows. Phase 1. Planning, preparation and tasking. B. Phase 2. Placing subunits on 25-hour standby. C. Phase 3. Await command to be deployed. Specific task. 7. Officers commanding. CALR Free State. Plan and prepare 1 by subunit of 170 members each to deploy and cover Free State Province. B. OC-10 SAIBN Northwest. Plan and prepare 1 by subunit of 170 members each to deploy and cover Northwest Province. C. OC-5 SAIBN Mpumalanga. Plan and prepare 1 by subunit of 170 members to deploy and cover Mpumalanga. And so it goes on through the various options. And these are different provinces. I'll just give the name of the unit and the province because they all plan and prepare 1 by subunit of 170 members, each to deploy and cover. D is MAPUNG-UBWE Regiment, Limpopo, for Limpopo Province. E is GJSR, Western Cape, to cover the Western Cape Province. NMR, Eastern Cape, for the Eastern Cape Province. OC121 SAIBN, KwaZulu-Natal, for KwaZulu-Natal Province. H is Bambata Rifles, Gauteng, for the Gauteng Province. I is Rand Light Infantry, Gauteng, to cover the Gauteng Province. And J is 8 SAIBN, Northern Cape, to cover the Northern Cape Province. It goes on to say, 8. The CR officers. Detailed planning of training program must be done. The following should have been done in the continuation plan. 1. Vehicle and foot patrols. 2. Cordon and search. 3. OP/LP. 4. Roadblock. And then it concludes by saying, vehicle checkpoints, Y4 training, crowd management, quick reaction force, IA drills, buddy aid, deployment drills, battle drills, base protection, SANDF, SAPS cooperation, chopper drills, shooting and fitness. Number 9, coordination instructions. The following time arrangements are of importance for planning. A. Confirm and submit the structure of the subunit that will be placed on 25-hour standby by 27th of November 2020. B. Prepare crowd control equipment as part of combat readiness. Liaise with ASBs in your province for any shortages. C. Prepare and confirm vehicle statistics on standby, Part 10. And D. Submitting of CR evaluation report and CR certificate to SOI or SO1 CR infantry formation by the 27th of November 2020. And it's got written in hand next to point 9. NB to all units, feedback to Colonel C. Exaba, or Colonel Exaba, XABA. And then point 10, structure, deployment structures. The deployment structure for the subunits are as per generic op corona structures, with inclusion of the specific TAC HQ parameters. Members are to be staffed according to the rank and competence required. And then the structures must be forwarded to SA Infantry Formation CR section before by 27th of November 2020. Then we have command and signal. Point 11, command affiliation. A. The South African Army Infantry Formation members deployed will be under operational command of the GOC JOP HQ for the duration of deployment. B. The GOC SA Army Infantry Formation retains functional command of the deployed South African Army Infantry Formation units and subunits. And 12. Liaison Officer. A. Lieutenant Colonel P.P. Exaba at mobile number 073 572 2075. So I guess you could phone that number and see if you get Lieutenant Colonel Exaba, and then we'll know that there is at least something in this letter that is valid. But I'm sure that from the feedback and the comments we get below, we'll know if South Africa is preparing to go into what is effectively martial law. And then it closes off by saying, infantry formation greetings, P.N. Dube, General Officer Commanding South African Army Infantry Formation, Major General. PND stroke PPX, DISTR for action, then it goes through the basic commands which we've already covered, but I'll just go through. There's one here called the General Jan Smuts Regiment, and a couple of others which they didn't mention earlier, which include the Rand Light Infantry, the Nelson Mandela Regiment, and the Chief Albert Luthuli Regiment. And that's it. That's basically the conclusion of this report. Now, I have to tell you that if you download this letter, you will see it's restricted. It's not supposed to be for public eyes. Clearly, there is something going on leading up to just pre-December in South Africa. and it smells like martial law to me. This looks like it's going to be a complete shutdown of South Africa. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, please stay safe. And for your information, I have been advised that apparently at the airports there has been already some movement of troops. Take care.